Hey everybody, we are looking at Churchill Downs Sunday. We have a 9-race card. We've got some turf races. I want to pop over to our sheet real quick first because we have 2 live long shots here. If you're interested, there's a podcast. We put out episodes. There's 2 from this weekend. Episode 2 includes Sunday and Monday for Memorial Day weekend. So we've got 2 live long shots here that are in that episode. Pop over in our channel, subscribe to our channel, and you'll have access to those and any future ones. Typically, it's going to be 1 for a weekend. Just because of the long weekend, we had to pop those out as 2 different episodes. So we're going to get started here with Churchill Downs Race 1. A lot of Churchill Downs is going to be formful this weekend, but Churchill Downs Race 1, we're looking at our top 4 here. The 1 does have the late speed. I think it'll hold on in the 7 furlong claiming race in the opener at Churchill on Sunday. The 1, Stanley Market, morning line 9-2 is going to be our top selection. Underneath, I see the 7, 3, and 4 closing in late. The 4's got some middle speed. I think we'll hang on as well at a price. But our top selection in the opener, kind of formful from what I'm seeing. The 1, Stanley Market, our top selection. 7, Owen's Pleasure. 3, La Turista. And the 4, Duplicitous. Top 4 again in race number 1. 1, 7, 3, and 4. Churchill Downs Race 1. Churchill Downs Race 2 on Sunday, mile and a 16th on the main track, $50,000 claiming event. The 1's going to be the early speed here. I think the 1 is going to get out and run a bit and try to have some horses chase. But in this race, I see the late speed and pace closing into it, mowing down the middle pack. The middle move is going to be done by the 5. I believe, at the top of the stretch, and then win by a couple lengths. So what I like here is the 5 at 5-2. Constitutional Law on top is our top selection. The 8 also going to be moving late with some late speed Neighbor. The 1, I think we'll hang on for a piece of it underneath in our top 4 selections. The 1, Princely, and the 3, OP Firecracker, also going to be coming late for a piece. Our top selection, though, morning line 5-2, Constitutional Law, 8, Neighbor, 1, Early Speed hanging on for a bit, Princely, and the 3, OP Firecracker to round out our top 4. Once again, race 2, Churchill Downs on Sunday, 5, 8, 1, and 3. Churchill Downs, race 3, we are looking at a 1 1/8 turf event, maiden special weights. With the length of this race, I feel like the 9 furlongs, just total speed, kind of can run out on the front end and kind of steal the race at Churchill and pretty much anywhere, I think. 9 furlongs and above. The 1, My Boy Tony, is going to be the first or second selection. Our live long shot is one of our live long shots is in this race here, which is going to be the 5, Berrettini, a morning line 10-1. Why I like this horse is a couple things. Going back to Joe Talmo, I'll show you in the PPs. Technically second time gelding, not really much of an angle. First time gelding is kind of the one that people get all hung up on. But Berrettini, morning line 10-1, got the front end speed in this race. Going to be hard to beat. The 1's going to be coming late. The 5, if it holds on even for place money at 10-1, morning line, that's the morning line. It could go higher. Not going to be a bad payoff. I think there's some value in the place pool there with this 5 and also in multi-race exotics. But we're going to jump over. This 5 is a son of Oscar Performance. Only horse out of the dam on the bottom side here in this 5, 3-year-old gelding. Paul McGee gets Joe Talmo back. Oscar Performance, 9% ROI, 40% in the money as a turf sire as well. That last race did pick up some slack here at Keeneland in a $100,000 maiden special event. Classy race that Ocean City ended up winning. But with this early pace scenario, I think if this horse can walk the dog on the front end, also second time Lasix settle in a bit more, may have been a little bit worked up a bit from that first time Lasix. And then looking at the works, not much since that race to really just kind of working along. So did pass some runners in a $100,000 maiden special at Keeneland. Coming off the layoff with the jockey, Paul McGee, 26%. Go back, listen to our live Longshot podcast episode 2. But we like the 5 on top at a price, which is Berrettini, morning line 10-1 top selection here in race 3 at Churchill. With the 1, My Boy Tony underneath, the 6, Curlin's in charge, and the other late, I think horses are going to run and try to close in, but I think the 5 holds on. The 8, Lincoln Highway. Our top 4 selections here at Churchill Downs race 4, looking for live long shots, 5, 1, 6, and 8. Race 4 at Churchill on Sunday. We have 7 furlong starter allowance. Pretty formful in my eyes. The 4 is the early, middle, and late speed here. I think the 4, Missing Curfew, holds on. Morning line 7-2. Good value, I think, is a strong contender, strong bet here for us in race 4 at Churchill on Sunday. Underneath, I think the 2 makes a move, will close late. Running pretty strong pace figures, speed figures here. The 2, Golden Luck underneath. The 5 also will close for a piece of it. Humor Me Now. And the 3, I'd Rather Be Blessed. Has some early to middle speed. I think hangs on in our top 4 selections. The 3 rounds out our top 4. I'd Rather Be Blessed. Our top 4 selections here, pretty formful race. Strong top selection. 4, Missing Curfew. 2, Good Luck. Actually, yep. 2, Good Luck, or Gold Luck. 5, Humor Me Now. And 3, I'd Rather Be Blessed. Top 4 again, popping over to our sheet. Race 4, 4, 2, 5, and 3. Race 5, Churchill Downs on Sunday. 6.5 furlong, maiden special weight event. The first time starters really didn't stand out to me much on paper. I'm going to try to beat them. I know the 8, Pumpkin Scone, is the morning line favorite. But what I like here is the horses that have already run. I'm going to sort these again a different way. The 2 has all the early speed. I think the 2 in this field is going to actually break its maiden under advisement as our top selection. And then the other horses that have run already, to me, Fast and Happy, Uncorked, and I believe Motown Mayhem. Yep, Motown Mayhem. Pretty formful race for us, just with the speed figures I saw. I like the 1 and the 6 to kind of mix it up here at long morning line odds, 6-1 and 10-1. But our top selection, 2, morning line 3-1, under advisement. The 4, 6, and 1 will be running late. 4, Fast and Happy, 6, Uncorked, 1, Motown Mayhem. Top 4 selections, race 5, Churchill Downs on Sunday, 2, 4, 6, and 1. Churchill Downs, race 6 on Sunday, 5.5 furlong, optional claiming on the turf, $80,000 optional. It's going to be a 12-horse field at least. We're looking at our top selection, the 12, Daring Do, tons of late speed. I think the 11 and 9 will be running out on the front end. The 12 will be sitting off the pace a bit. This Wesley Ward runner's already won twice. The last 2 starts, won by a head at Keeneland last race, has a bullet work. Let's have this load here for a second so I can show you that. But has a bullet work about a week ago, I believe, and is on our sheet here in our PPs. And Race Lens, the 12, Daring Do, 3-year-old filly out of Into Mischief, out of a blame mare. This is the only foal for this mare listed, 314% ROI, and $8 median win dollars. Wesley Ward, 26% with winners last time out. As you can see, 1 of 78 at Keeneland, so geared up. Has the same jock back aboard that was at Keeneland as well. Tons of late speed on this 12. At least a 12-horse field. There's some also eligibles. A couple will have to scratch out for them to draw in. But I like the 12 on top. Daring Do, hanging close to the pace. Morning line 7-2. Underneath, the 2 Linguistic will be coming late. Morning line 4-1. Coffee Maker is going to take a lot of money. I don't know if it's going to be 1-2 money, but we may get a lot higher than an overlay on Daring Do. That's why I'm going to take Daring Do on top with that late speed. 11 underneath, Coffee Maker. 2 Linguistic. 9 will be sitting off the pace and coming late too. Margie's Kitchen. Our top selection, once again, Daring Do, morning line 7-2, coming late. Coffee Maker hanging on for a piece. The 2 Linguistic and the 9 Margie's Kitchen. Race 6, Churchill Downs, 5.5 furlongs on the turf. 12, 11, 2, and 9. Churchill Downs, race 7 on Sunday. 6 furlong, allowance optional claiming, $100,000 optional tag. Pretty formful in my eyes. The 1 going to be the post-time favorite, but I like the 2 with the late speed. Middle to late speed also tends to hold on here in these types of races at Churchill. Bohemian Bow, morning line 7-2 is going to be our top selection. The 1 going to round out our top 2, Zambezi. The 3, middle move here by Lark's Mischief, I think, with this late pace figure that it has at morning line 6-1. And the 5, Deer District, also middle pace, ends up running a bit. So the 5's going to round out our top 4. Race 7, Churchill Downs on Sunday, 2, 1, 3, and 5. Race 8 on Sunday, Churchill Downs, a mile on the main track allowance event. We've got a coupled entry here. I believe the 1A, not only is the early speed, also the late. I think we'll get a 2-4 bang for our buck here with Mobster Gun. 2 late runners for the price of 1. Morning line 4-1. If one stays, you'll get probably closer to 3-1. If both of them stay, you'll probably be the odds-on favorite on Sunday here in race 8 at Churchill Downs. Our top selection, though, just because you got both of them, I think one of them is going to press the pace with the 4 and 6 out front. The others will be running late with the rest of the field, which is going to be the rest of our top selections here. The 1 and 1A, our top selections, Floki's Flight, Mobster Gun, morning line 4-1. 8, Ben Diesel will be running late, passing the 6 here. The 6, I think, holds on for a piece. My apologies. The 6, Graphic Detail, will hold on. Has that early speed. I think we'll hang on for 3rd, or the Superfecta. And then 9 will be running late. Bad to the Bones. Our top 4, though, here in the feature at Churchill Downs on Sunday, 1, 8, 6, and 9. Churchill Downs, race 9, finale. This is another one of our live long shots in the finale. This horse may scratch, so we may be left with another field of 3 here at Churchill Downs in the 1.125 maiden special weight finale at Churchill Downs on Sunday. Our live long shot, watch episode 2 of live long shots if you want a little bit more detail there. But the horse ran at Indy Grand and was first-time starter, came second, Indy Grand, sometime in May here, the last week or 2. So may scratch because it ran recently. But if not, runs back at Churchill on Sunday, has a ton of late speed. I think we'll mow down this early pace here. Should be a field of 11 or 12. Truly quality. Morning line 12-1 is our top selection with all this late speed. Going to mow down the odds-on favorite, Decanted, here in the finale. Morning line, as I said, 12-1 in this maiden special event on the turf, 1.125 miles. Our rest of our selection is going to be the 8, Decanted, going to hang on, but the early P is just going to be, I think, the early pace and speed is going to be blistering. The 6, Qualified, and the 5 is going to come on as well. Quality Chick, but our top selection, truly quality, over the 8, 6, and 5 in the finale. Let's get this live long shot home in the finale, 11, 8, 6, and 5 at Churchill on Sunday. That's going to wrap out our card here at Churchill. 9 races. We got 2 live long shots. Go ahead and listen to that episode. Thanks for watching. Thanks for tuning in. My name's Dave again. I'm the creator of Thorostat. Follow us on Twitter if you don't, at Thorostat, Thorostat. We'll be putting out full card analysis videos, individual races, some pick 4 previews, as well as some live streaming of Del Mar and Saratoga this summer. Also, subscribe if you haven't already. Ring the bell so you can get notifications of our videos like this Churchill video on YouTube at Thorostat. Thanks again. Happy Memorial Day, and let's cash some tickets here on Sunday at Churchill Downs.